Welcome to the heart of darkness, where the streets whisper secrets and every corner holds a tale of intrigue. Prepare to immerse yourself in the pulse-pounding world of crime as we journey through the labyrinthine streets of capital crimes. We are uncovering inside the scandal, the 31-year-old who scammed JP Morgan. So here we go. Charlie Javis, a young entrepreneur who grew up in an affluent New York family, attending a French-American private school, had a unique entrepreneurial aspiration that took root in her teenage years. She grew up in Thailand and returned with the idea to start a microfinance product during her trip. She recognized that people in developing nations lacked access to credit and created a non-profit called Power Up, which worked as an online platform that used microfinance for social good. After pursuing a finance and law undergraduate degree at Wharton, her venture made headlines, landing a feature in Inc. magazine and being listed as one of 100 of the most creative people by Fast Company. This recognition caught the eye of the Peter Thiel Foundation, who offered students $100,000 to leave college and chase their entrepreneurial dreams. However, according to a cover-up Tumblr post, Charlie withdrew from the competition and chose to stay in school despite missing out on the scholarship bid. Javis began exploring new market gaps that required addressing and eventually discovered the free application for federal student aid, FAFSA. The FAFSA is distributed annually to 13 million students, but the application process is notoriously difficult, causing billions of dollars unclaimed each year. To assist students, Javis devised a solution that could simplify the process to an application of just 5 minutes or less. This was the core idea of what she would call Frank, which represented honesty using her status and connections from meter exposure. In just a few years, Frank had raised more than $20 million in funding and accumulated over 300,000 users. The company looked like a massive success, with Javis seizing every opportunity to promote herself as an up-and-coming star of the business world. In 2021, Javis reflected her thoughts to Insider, stating that she built a business and raised funds out of college, turning down a finance job, even though she was told she would fail because she didn't have business experience. In 2017, the Department of Education issued a cease and desist letter due to concerns about Frank, a company that allegedly misled students into thinking it was associated with the US government's official website. The company changed its marketing to clarify its lack of affiliation with the government. In December 2017, Charlie Javis wrote an opinion piece for the New York Times, which included a correction stating multiple inaccuracies about the aid process. Javis's company, Frank, was seen as a way to increase market share and secure talent in the rapidly growing niche of student financial products. In just 4 years, Frank amassed over 4.5 million customers and claimed to know more about students than any lender, college, or employer. This story serves as a cautionary tale for those who believe in the power of a well-crafted image and the potential for deception. Uncovering the life and legacy of Jackie Javis, the founder of Povera, Charlie Javis, the founder of Povera, managed to convince JP Morgan to purchase her company for $175 million. However, due diligence was required to verify the 4.25 million customers that Charlie claimed she had amassed. The bulk of the company's price had to do with the quality of their customer base, and the higher the number, the higher the price tag that JP Morgan would be willing to pay. Charlie refused to provide the list due to privacy concerns and another reason, which was hiding something. In reality, there were fewer than 300,000 users. When July 2021 arrived, Charlie needed to present the data for the deal to proceed, and she was at a crossroads. She had to decide whether to disclose the actual figures or fabricate the numbers to guarantee the acquisition. Charlie had a backup, a professor in New York who specialized in creative solutions for data problems. She reached out to him for help with the professor's assistance, and they created over 4 million fake accounts using an algorithm. After some tinkering, they scraped together a list and sent it off to JP Morgan. Interestingly, the banking giant bought it as a thank you. Javis paid the professor $80,000 for his efforts. Charlie ordered the destruction of the fake customer list within minutes of a third party completing their analysis. Amar spent an additional $105,000 acquiring a separate dataset of 4.5 million students as a contingency plan. Once the deal closed, Javis received $10 million in compensation and was eligible for an additional $20 million retention bonus as a managing director at JP Morgan. Amar became an executive director and received $5 million and a $3 million retention bonus. A couple of months later, JP Morgan was busy integrating Charlie's company and team into their operations. They wanted to start utilizing the fast customer base that they acquired and dispatched advertisement emails to 400,000 franc customers. However, it was immediately clear that something was horribly wrong. Only 20% of emails were delivered, and an even more minuscule 1% were opened. Investigating deeper, JP Morgan discovered the email exchange with the corrupt university professor and suspended both Amar and Havis from their roles. In December 2022, JP Morgan filed charges against them. Havis argued that her termination was not just about faking her entire business, but the court found the evidence against her compelling. In April 2023, she was found guilty on 4 separate counts of having, quote, falsely and dramatically inflated Frank's customer numbers and, quote, fraudulently induced JP Morgan to acquire her company. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon called the acquisition of Frank a big mistake and expected JP Morgan not to look deeper into the case. Charlie's history shows that her squeaky clean image was just an illusion, and she had been doing this all along. Charlie Javis, founder of Frank, faced numerous challenges in her ventures, including a failed venture and a lawsuit. Despite these setbacks, she managed to secure $10 million in funding for her next project, which was a mess initially. The company was a job search website that connected young workers with job opportunities via text message, a credit score website, and helped students with aid programs. Havis's venture ran out of money, leading to a lawsuit and a layoff. However, she managed to rewrite her own narrative and avoid the lawsuit. She also claimed that the layoffs were the most difficult time in her life. Her marketing prowess significantly outshone her actual management abilities, as seen in the cases of Elizabeth Holmes and Sam Bankman. Javis's story serves as a cautionary tale, drawing parallels with the cases of Elizabeth Holmes and Sam Bankman. In each case, their marketing prowess significantly outshone their actual management abilities. Havis was marketed as a genius, but her marketing prowess significantly outshone their actual management abilities. The fake it till you make it mentality can backfire on a wider macro scale, especially during boom times and prosperous times. Tech investors are eager to jump on every opportunity, but when the economic tide turns and sober reality returns, many are left stranded. The Forbes 30 Under 30 list has been widely ridiculed for showcasing notorious fraudsters on its magazine covers, but the selections themselves may not be the issue. Thanks for tuning in to another eye-opening episode on Capital Crimes, where we uncover the truth behind the dollars and cents. Before you go, fam, remember this: knowledge is power and action is key. If you're as passionate about uncovering financial wrongdoing as we are, then don't forget to drop a comment below with your thoughts, smash that subscribe button, and share this video with the squad. Together, let's keep exposing the dark side of the financial world and keep chasing the truth.